Okay, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking the little bell. This woman that you see right in front of you, she's all teeth and no brains. Her name is Alyssa Gordon Heinerschied, VP Bud Light, and you can see there, first female to lead the largest beer brand in the industry, and she's the first female to lead the worst PR campaign in the history of PR campaigns. Let's hear this woman speak.
I'm a businesswoman.
You are absolutely not a businesswoman. You are a woke white woman. You are proof that the college system in the United States is completely broken, and you are the furthest thing from a businesswoman or even a business person. The last thing you care about, ma'am, is business.
I had a really clear job to do when I took over Bud Light, and it was this brand is in decline.
This brand is in decline? When? Since when? Who told you that? Where are you getting your information from? It is now. Now nobody wants to buy that shit. Now nobody wants to, thanks to you, ma'am, nobody wants to buy Bud Light or anything having to do with Anheuser-Busch. Yes, you are correct. Your brand is in decline. After you, because of you, the brand is in decline.
It's been in decline for a really long time. And if we do not attract young drinkers.
Young drinkers? Oh, yes. Let's not forget the untapped market of Gen Z trans and LGBT people that could just love Bud Light. Oh, yeah, because we know all those people, they drink beer. Oh, yes, they do. So we can get that untapped market of trans LGBT Gen Z people to really come and drink Bud Light. Yeah, that's a great idea. Who gave you your degree? What the hell?
To come and drink this brand, there will be no future for Bud Light.
There won't be a future for Bud Light? Yeah, now there won't. After you just pulled off quite possibly the worst marketing campaign in the history of marketing. The main people that drink Bud Light are college men and or men in general. So not only have you just alienated your entire base of the people that drink your product, you've gone after quite possibly the smallest base of people in society. Do you understand that? Of course she doesn't understand that. This woke white woman probably doesn't understand anything because all she's thought about and learned about for the last 7 years in woke school is woke crap.
So I had this super clear mandate. It's like we need to evolve and elevate this incredibly iconic brand.
She just said we need to evolve an iconic brand by alienating the entire base of buyers that made the brand iconic in the first place. Oh my God.
And what I brought to that was a belief in, okay, what does evolve and elevate mean?
It doesn't mean alienate your entire consumer base. That's what it doesn't mean. When you hear the word evolve, where the hell do you get the idea to appeal to trans people with beer? Beer. Lady, do you even think that trans people drink beer? Are you trying to say, woke white woman right now, are you trying to say that you thought by appealing to trans people that would make them want to drink Bud Light? Trans people and people in LGBT, they don't even like beer. Most of those people, they like wine and they like all that sophisticated bullshit. What are you talking about? Do you even know anything about marketing? Did you learn anything in those expensive ass schools that you probably have hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loan debt? Did you even learn anything? My answer is more than likely going to be no. She didn't learn a damn thing.
It means inclusivity. It means shifting the tone.
All teeth, no brains. Do you even understand that your job is to sell beer? Do you even get that? Or are you really all teeth and no brains? There is nothing in the rule book anywhere saying that you have to be inclusive in order to sell beer. Do you realize, lady, that your job, the main component of the job that pays you your paycheck, which you're probably highly overpaid for the work that you do you understand your job is to sell beer? And you want to know why women like this get away with this crap? Because they know they can't be fired. Because if Bud Light fires her, she will instantly run to social media and say it was sexism and say it was because of the LGBT thing. And say that it was, exclusion and they're doing this because I'm a woman. No, dude, you have no idea how to sell beer. You're a horrible business person. That's what you are.
It means having a campaign that's truly inclusive and feels lighter and brighter and different and appeals to women and to men.
Now, one, either she's so bad at her job and so ignorant that she's wrong because the marketing campaign that she just put out has nothing to do with being inclusive to men and women. That marketing campaign solely goes for one group of people, the trans and LGBT crowd. And she literally said it at the beginning of this video. She said she was trying to target younger drinkers, the trans LGBT crowd. So when she says that, when she says we're trying to be inclusive to men and women, either one, she is so ignorant that she has no idea how to do that, or two, she's lying to your face. She's straight up lying and knows that that's not true, because nobody that knows what they're doing would try to sell beer that way and try to say that being inclusive is something that will bring men and women together to drink a beer. I think this person is genuinely lying right to your face.
Mm-hmm. And representation is at sort of the heart of evolution. You've got to see people who reflect you in the work. And
there it is. She just admitted it. Earlier in the video, she said we have to evolve. And now she says representation is an evolution. So essentially, you just admitted that your only idea for this marketing campaign was inclusivity. It had nothing to do with bringing men and women together to drink Bud Light beer. Nothing. The only thing it had to do with was representation. And what did you want to do? You wanted a trans person to be on that marketing campaign so you could have representation to what you believe in. Your woke crap. That's what it is. She just admitted it, and she put it all together for us right there.
Had this hangover. I mean, Bud Light had been kind of a brand of fratty, kind of out of touch humor.
Fratty, out of touch. She just said that Bud Light has been known for fratty, as in frat house, because Bud Light is mostly drank at college parties. And then she says out of touch. Look here, lady, if there's anybody that's out of touch, it's you. It is absolutely you. And I say this again because I've already said this twice. The only reason she's going to keep her job is because they can't fire her. That's the only reason. This was quite possibly the biggest blunder in the history of marketing. And Bud Light is going to suffer in the millions for this. But that woman will keep her job. And you have to understand, when she says out of touch, she simply means out of touch with her personal views. That's all she's talking about, and that's all those people are ever talking about. She thinks that she's in touch with society. Bro, you went to probably some really expensive school with a bunch of friggin' nerds and a bunch of woke a-holes. We all know what you think in touch is. Okay, we all know.
And it was really important that we had another approach.
Yeah, well, it's going to be really important that you have another approach, because you've literally just firebombed your entire reputation and the reputation of Anheuser-Busch. There's nobody that wants to drink that beer anymore. Nobody. And I don't care what anybody in the mainstream media tries to say with their little stories saying that this didn't affect the sales. You can see it all over social media. You can see it everywhere. Go to your local store and you're going to see that there's nothing but Bud Light left on the shelves. Lady, you are all teeth, no brains.